All right, friends, welcome back. See how we go. Sitting over 60 again, and then hopefully today's session, the goal will be probably trying to get to 70, with also getting on top of that. So 70 would be the dream bankroll to be at. Plus, not including plus, we're gonna have. Plus, we're gonna have the catch the fish as well. Hopefully, get $5 or so from that as well. So hopefully we can get there, and we can be well into the mid 70s to almost 80. Hopefully, that is the dream today. But anyway, we'll be happy with 70, or at least around $70. But we know that anything can happen in poker. I've been doing quite well the last couple of sessions now, so bouncing back a little bit from a little mishap I did. Probably should have bet there with King 7, especially from heads up. Let's fold King 8. I only called there because we did have a backdoor draw, so back flush. That didn't go through anyway, so someone raised and put pressure on us, so we couldn't continue. Alright, so what we're going to do here, try and bet here. We've been pretty passive there. Think he should believe us. Okay, he bets into us. Gets us out of the way. Scary card on the river. We've got a value bet here. Might call with queens or jacks, maybe. I don't think the ace always plays there. Okay, at the moment he's pretty happy with us. We are going to turn it around on that table soon. Oh, now he's folding as well. Ace jack offsuit, queen jack. I'm gonna hit hopefully on a 10. Calls with an ace 5. Nice. Right, we're in position. We'll call. Maybe we probably shouldn't have called the 3-bet, but I think he's used to us folding all the time. Got a backdoor flush. Now we're showing aggression. I hopefully just folds this one. And I'm gonna get the free card for Jack 10 suited. Top pair doesn't really help us too much. I mean, we can still can't really handle a raise here. And if we do raise, or if we bet or raise and they go over the top, we're going to be definitely in trouble. Just with the good kicker, we can't be complacent in such a spot. So I think we just check here and see river. Still, like I said, we can't raise. We can call though. We've got a calling hand. We just want to get the river. We've got some showdown value. So we'll have to see check on the river. But now this has happened. We've got a little bit more of a stronger hand. All right. Can we raise it? Yes, we can. If he's got the nut flush, we're in trouble. We could have just called behind though as well. Maybe he's got a set. Maybe he's got 2 pair. Some people get sticky with a set. We've seen that before where, the scare cat on the river, they've fit with an ace. Yeah, okay. Say 2 pair. He didn't get sticky though. Maybe we bet too large though. That was a good hand anyway. I think we have to raise there at the end. We have found that people have shoved with less, and we've called with a flush before. Even though it was a nut flush, we've been good. Obviously not going to be good every time though. Not a good hand for pocket sixes. Let's get out the way. Even if we were to set there, there's a lot of straights there as well. Need a lot of help with the set. Alright, got top pair. We could easily have ace queen here. think we got the best hand here with Queen 9. Perfect. We didn't need to raise there. We had showdown value. And when people realize that you've got a strong hand, but you don't necessarily raise it, then it's going to be hard for them to fight back. Because if they raise into you, then they don't know what strength your hand is. We've got flush draw. Didn't really add any equity on the turn though. I'm going to bet BK. We'll go straight. Fortunately, it folded. I thought it was a bit disguised. But I thought maybe an overpair might call. Just that time they didn't have that hand. All right, so we are playing out of position pretty well at the moment. I've got the 2. Bets again, I think we're folding. But he might be worried about the 9 if he's got overs. I'll let go. The 2 gets counted. Counterfeit anyway. All right, 3 betting gets under the gun. Another one with Queen 10. All right, we can check raise Ace Jack there. We have the best hands, I think. Look at 3 is nice. All right, gotta raise it up with Ace Jack. Love to hit the flush on the turn. This makes our decision much easier. Fold King Queen. Betting small, just trying to entice a raise. People out of the hand. If the board pairs up, we're in trouble. We also entice that a smaller flush might come over the top and shove like this. Perfect. He's just drawing dead. Nice. All right, so far so good. Except for the King Queen hand. I mean, King Queen hand wasn't our range. Probably shouldn't even bet there. But it was heads up. Alright, so we have to remember the King Queen hand. Do not see bet for no reason. I mean, we did see bet for a reason. We wanted to close down the hand immediately, but unfortunately it didn't happen. The Ace Jack suited hand was beautiful. Very easy when you hit the flush on the turn, but if people raise into us, we haven't hit the flush, you know, and even you could see, even if we hit the Jack, hit trips, that guy was probably shoving all in. Yeah, same scenario. Oh, similar. Pre-flop was different though. He's got an ace, he's got a straight, he's not going anywhere. Still going to bet here because just in case we're valuing ourselves. Yeah, just going to fold actually. Seems weird, but I mean, we're only trying to bluff catch there in the end. I mean, it's easy for him to have an ace there or a straight. As given, it was a small flop. It was a small pot, which means he could probably bluff a bit more. He's going to try to target it and just try and win the pot early. Perfect. Okay, still could be good here. Bets again, I think we're not, but let go. I think at the end of the day, you might have an ace of diamonds or something like that. At worst case scenario. Probably not large enough for ace jack. Oh, but we're out of position big time. Oh, what a river. Damn it. Should we have bet on the turn? Probably not. Yeah, straight. Getting a call would be nice. Yeah, got one. Perfect. Even with just an ace high is perfect. Yeah, a little bit annoyed with the ace jack hand. Maybe I shouldn't have bet there. Raise up. Playing more in position these days, a bit wider. That's fine. Yeah, I don't like it. Ace 10. Alright, hit a 6, which is nice. If he checks to us, we could probably hit it. Try and target, but he didn't check there. We'll let go. I mean, we did hit the 6, and if the 6 comes out, we're probably good, but pretty much a juggling act at this rate, just to see, you know, how wide you can go and then how sticky you can be on specific hands. For some pocket pairs, you can definitely, like, we can't even bet this is not even our range. Similar to the other hand, ace high probably beat us. Oh, we beat him with king high. I just can't bet there. Alright, ace queen, we do have top pair. That's a multi-way pot. Only a paired hand. Alright, pairing the board probably does help us. We've got to value this one. Fortunately, no callers that time. Pocket twos, deep enough, good call. Good board for twos. Yeah. If he checks here, he could still have pocket pairs that are better than us. Still could have ace queen, ace jack. Ace jack. Alright, perfect. Notice that we didn't have to bet him off the hand to win the hand. Oh, what a hand, ace queen. Lucky we didn't 3-bet though. We would have lost more. Alright, a6 suited. Yeah, so like I said, the plan will be try to get 1500 points. That's the least of our plans. started at just over 1400, now about halfway already. That shouldn't take long at all. Alright, going to call. Don't want to give up our hand strength. Also now Queen 10's there. If he checks here, we could probably value bet the river. Not really sure. I'm going to let it go. It's a big bet. I think he's got ace king, ace jack, queen 10. We don't have a strong second pair there, like two pair. How aggressive is this guy? Pretty aggressive. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. Only betting small because our opponent's quite deep here. All right, here we go. Here we go with aces. Gonna go for some pot control. See what he's got. All right, let's see what he's got. If he's got, you know what? If he's got a straight, we're going broke. If he's got a set, he's going broke. If he's got two pair, he's going broke. Whatever he bets here, we're shoving. Oh, wow. So we gave a free card there. A bit dangerous. A little bit dangerous there. But he was probably folding on the turn. Oh no, he had an open ender. He was calling. Missed some value there. Yeah, missed some value. Because he missed the straight as well, we sort of opened up the door for him to bluff at. You know, sometimes we're throwing in bluffs. And we've actually ran into hands similar where they've had like ace king and hit the king on the river, but they've played very passive line. All right, we'll 3-bet ace jack. We should have bet there with the sixes. All right, no one else wants it. We want it. All right, we'll value bet the river. Charlie's got an ace, no. All right, I think we've lost this one. He's probably got a 10. Ace jack, wow, okay, nice. We got a value bet on the turn, a big one too. Perfect. Oof. All right, controlled myself with 5-4 suited. I've been getting out of hand with 5-4 suited. Especially when we 3-bet. Oh, this is not a bad board for 8-6 suited. Now we have a flush draw. I think we're just calling here. Unfortunately missed, but yeah, the other thing we could have done was raise, but he's short stack, but easy fold. Double check we didn't make a straight. We're making an ass of ourselves. How big does this guy bet? 39%. Oh, let's bluff him. Perfect. King 6 folding. All right, so adding a little bit of light 4-betting, which is handy. Pocket jacks. Just want to use it sparingly. I don't want to do it too much. If I 3-bet too wide, I will start getting 4-betted on. Like quite relentlessly. All right, got jacks. I think we just always got a bet here. Easy fold. Jack 6 suited, just too large. We'd have to flop bloody a flush pretty much to be happy there. And then defend against like ace or king of diamonds or something. Ace or king of diamonds, obviously. All right, ace jack's folding out a small blind. Falling from the button. Fun begins. It's our range as well. Plays fit and fold, perfect. Maybe just trying to bluff us. Maybe he had a blocker of some sort. Like an ace or probably a king suited hand. Like a trashy type hand though. 10-9. Alright, we're going to try and target him. Use position with 6-4 offsuit. Calls, we got showdown value, but don't like it. Hit the 6, nice. I don't think we could value bet there. Pretty thin. I only called because I wanted to see like a queen of clubs or something. Unfortunately, didn't help. We don't really have any extra equity here either. I think we just let go. We got quads. Quads means they've got pretty much nothing else. There's a jack out there. So unless they've got a set of jacks, which is possible, but it's only pretty rare though. So we'll just try and sit tight and see what they want to do. Continue betting here. The flush is out, but we still got 2 pair. We'll bet small and see what happens. Probably should have checked the river. Checked the turn. And they called nice. Hey, where's my big hand? Quads is a big hand. Why didn't I get chips for that? It's strange. Ace 10 offsuit. Probably should have folded that one. Alright, button's folded, so that's good. And everyone folded even better. Can't lose when everyone folds. I just booked it. Waste of full house. And been opening them up, but not this time. Alright, sixes. Oh. They're straight, 9-8. Nice. The other guy cashed out luckily. Everyone's a winner. Yeah, we'll bet this one. It's our range. Put some pressure on. Perfect. Let's bet here. Got no reason, but still. Ace jack misses, but folded anyway. Don't have to call all the time. Seven, 6. Alright, it's cool. Alright, so we're on the bottom end of the straight, which is not great. Especially if he's already got queen 10. Yeah, easy fold. Want to be on the other side of the straight. Alright, what's this guy do? I mean, he's pretty tight. We're going to fold. Don't have enough information. Get a raise with kings. Like 9's probably going to let go here. Get a set with 8. Alright, we'll bet here, but Oregon. That's not a great flop, is it? I mean, not a great board. Anyone with a 9 sits straight, but luckily enough, we dodged everything. Unfortunate for kings though, didn't get much action though. We did raise and win pre-flop. Behind 7-3. Back doors, but I think there's just a let go. Ace king. I got position if he decides not. Probably just flat here with ace jack. Don't want to fold. It's pretty deep as well. If he shoves all in, I'm folding, but we're just folding ace jack. Don't have a club come out or anything like that. No river, unfortunately. Checks behind. Should have be good here. Yeah, actually surprised he actually didn't bet there. Don't know what he was thinking. He saved money by not betting there, but I think two pair there is definitely a bet. Even though we could set as losing hands, but I think him not betting there is losing. Definitely 3 being for Bay with ace king. Yeah, scary board, but we would have had to bet big. On a dry board, you bet small. Alright, so this is not our range. We're not going to see bet this one. No extra help here, we just got to let go. The only hand we don't even beat ace jack. The jack's got a straight. We don't beat anything here. We are so far dead. Wow. I think he had the one hand we actually were happy against. It's the only hand we really beat, or at least chop in the end. I go a bit larger here with the aces because we're out of position most times. Gonna raise it with flush. Ace 10's folding out of position there. Can't call all in with eights. You just hoping to see ace king. Alright, simple shove. Bet's like 25, so I think this is a simple shove. I'm happy to win pre-flop as well. I mean, some people do just call. We did have position. So we probably just call there and trap our opponent. And then if he hits a set on us, so be it. We've made him charge pre-flop, which is like a 1 in 7 chance. So if you charge him anything better, less than that, go that one, ace king. Hit a 9. We can at least peel 1. Ball ace 3. Perfect for 10-9. I'll bet small here. Hopefully you get calls. We're going broke. If he's got 2 pair, he might have ace queen here. Perfect. Oof. Nice. Alright, we'll check behind the jacks. 3-bet king, queen. Do we call? I don't think so. It's a big bet. Plus, it's we only got top pair, good kicker. We're only betting bluffs there. Yeah, so if it's like an 8 or a 9 or a 10 or a jack, it's a really bad flop. Anything less than an 8, we could probably see bet there and get a lot of folds. Fold there. Oh, tempted to call that one. I just thought it was a little bit too big for us. Don't want to get too carried away. All right, let's go with queens. Short stack. Yeah, flush draw with 10-8 suited and queens betting as usual. Oh, let's bet this one. You didn't bet on the flop, so we'll bet now. Typical. Win's a win though. Queen 9 suited. Alright, we'll see bet this one. Hits our range. Hit a 7. Probably bet this one as a bluff. Alright, he's got a king or a jack. Sometimes people let go there with. Remember, we were the under the what is it, pre-flop aggressor. They did have an uncapped range, but sometimes people don't think that deep. Oh, a bit nice. He did 3-bet us. Get out of the way. Didn't improve. Hit the ace, but if he's got a better kicker than us, it doesn't do anything. All right, we'll bet here. The 2 doesn't really. Unless he's got picture cards, over cards. How close are we at catching the fish? Still 21 points. Shouldn't be long at all. So winning on 3 tables pretty good. The other 3 not so great. Kings. Definitely raising this one. I can get folded if he's got an ace, but he hit trips. Nine, ace, 9. We're calling. Open quite wide. I got a gut shot. Get some value on the river. Calls. Perfect. Interesting he called the turn. Jacks, okay. He should have probably baited the river there. Not that we're probably ever calling. Alright, king's out of position, we'll raise it up. Easy decisions out of position if they fold. King Jack going for 10. Yeah, I can't just call for a 10 for the river. Yeah, twos are gone. Ugh, even still, I mean, we're probably going to lose the hand to a spade. Yeah, 5-4 I've been playing, but just making sure I fold that trash. Especially if someone 3-bets, we just can't call. I mean, what are we really trying to achieve? Most times you're just going to be folding post flop anyway. Probably on the flop, missing it. Just trying to get to the river. So we've got a gut shot. We bet king, queen, king 10. Not ace 8 though. Maybe you could bet there. Maybe we should have bet. Maybe we should have bet. 9-3 is just. Everyone's loving folding at the moment. Oh, that's good. Some queenies. Everyone's on the tighter side. We'll have to be aware when we face aggression. 7-6, small 3-bet. Short stack. We've got to call it though. Alright, he could easily have a king here, and if we had a flush, we're getting his money. Love to see a check here. No, there we go. Sevens are gone. He was happy with his little pile, and then just bet large. He checks here. I'm going to target this. We've got a 5 coming out, hopefully. And there you go. We squeeze. All flat. All right, so we've got a bad play, 2 bad plays in the hand, so you don't squeeze and they fold. If we end up squeezing, they fold. And all right, he's quite aggressive. We've got a bull. We're just hoping for him to bluff. He didn't have anything, so we didn't lose anything. Really hoping to send on the bluff there. You should know why that was a bad bluff. It's because he's got 2 other plays in the hand. A lot harder for bluffs to get through in a multi-way pot. Someone's going to call down with pocket pairs minimum. You'd think. The queen high is just pretty terrible. And he was out of position at the start. I mean, he had position on us, but he still had someone behind when he bluffed. Tens. Also, the fact is, if the river hits him, he's going to bet. And then we can raise him again. Well, not again, but we can raise him. It's going to fly here out of position with tens. He could also raise pre-flop as well. 3-bet. Let's get out of the way. %. No, these two guys. 22. Only 22 hands, so only 13. Probably a little bit too. Take it as a grain of salt. We'll value bet the river. Can't call. Why did Wanted to call, but don't want to get too carried away. He's also 195 big blinds. So when we have something we want against him, we want to double up. Don't have position here. It's 9 easy fold. Yeah, 6-5. 7-6 I'll open though, but not 6-5. Eight. Or 3-bet A7, we've got a block or whatnot. Hitting an 8's not. Having the 8 on the board, probably should have just checked here. Got position though. Flat 4s. 4 for 4. 8's are getting sticky. Definitely calling with that ace nuttish hand. We're in position, or slightly out of position here. This hand might actually a little bit small, see what happens. Unfortunately, the last card killed the action. Ah, the other guy left. In position will call. Good flop for us. Please check. Got the nuts. Ooh, he calls. Snaps. Should have bet bigger. Should have bet bigger. Often that happens though, doesn't it? You hit that hand and someone has a set. But if you bet small, you're enticing someone to come over the top as well. We shouldn't have called that one. Good flop for us though. Checks here, I think we should have the best hand. If he bets here, I think we have the second best. On the river, this is just a chop. We'll let go of these check. We're trying to get the flush though, but the jack come down the river, we're definitely calling or even raising. But I think it's an easy fold there against a tightish player. Gut shot 9. I wanted to bluff it. Yeah, had the best hand on the turn. So he actually tried bluffing us. Got a gut shot here with 10-9. Backdoor flush. 8 of hearts would be nice. Alright, gut shot, flush draw. Bet it. If he calls, we get to quit the table. I think he's folding. Nah, it looks like he's going to call. Got ace king here. Got to open up. Ace king, ace king. You 3-betting. Oh, I got the fold. Made us sweat. 4 on the river. Can't bet that one. Like, it's just one of those hands, isn't it? You gotta have a monster or you gotta have just complete air. Alright, nines, gonna defend this one. Try and get some folds. Last chance. Check here on the river, he's got a queen. Got shot. I could raise this one maybe. Hit the queen on the river, interesting. Flush draw, bit of a bluff, semi-bluff. Bit of gut shot as well, and a flush draw. Get his pocket pairs to fold there. 7-2. Oh, don't think we're calling that one. Yeah. Nines. Yeah, pocket kings, let's go. Come on. Kings. Got one caller. I want to see a razor. Alright, we'll 4-bet. If he calls and the king comes out, happy days. It's our range, so that's why you get a lot more callers for a lot more folds for less. Wow, we can't fold here. Missed it though. If he checks it, I'm glad he bet and let go. Think of that. We just dodged the bullet. He doesn't realize how close he was to the end. Alright, pocket five's gonna bet into this. Got open ender. Flush draw misses. Raise with jacks. Don't always do this, but alright, checking here. Just hope he goes all in like this. He'll have like an ace high, king high. Perfect. How much did he 3-bet? I'm gonna keep him in the hand, or should I 4-bet? I'm gonna 4-bet actually in position. Not a bad board for jacks. Defend with 6-3. Probably shouldn't. It's pretty shit hands. Six is only calling because if he had a six, he's got an ace. He gives a lot. Perfect. Yeah, sixes are gone. He's just impatient now. He's trying to trap us or something. Yeah, checking there doesn't seem. I mean, betting one doesn't seem quite strong. All right, now we've booked it. Let's raise it and see what happens. Just he didn't fold. But he kept his trashy hand in. Surprised he didn't bet. Pretty much just checking there. He doesn't know where he's at. Maybe he's worried about a stronger ace. Got a gut shot here. Scare card. Alright, we'll bet. Alright, pocket queens. It was worth a try. I think he might have actually folded if he didn't have a diamond. Must have been pretty strong in the end. All call fives. Hopefully no one four bets. Alright, let's let go. And big trouble with ace queen here, so lucky to let go. Pretty much drawing dead. He shoves, I'm folding, I think. I think it's a safe. Can't get a value bet the river. Anyhow, I don't want to see his ace king. Squeezing with ace jack, but in a small blind, dangerous. Three's gonna call. Three's a gone there. Nice little hand. Was down a little bit for that table. I'm not doing too much on the top right. Top right, top left table. Jack 9 will call wide. Pretty deep. While we're in front, we might as well bet. Three bets wide, but we're going to four bet. Three bet's quite tight though, that's the problem, but his aggression's a little bit higher. Get a 10. It's going to be fireworks from our side. Gut shot 6-5. Oh man, should have called. Great with ace jack. How much did we fold for? 21 cents. Pretty cheap too. As much as I want to call three-way. Please check. Alright. What I'll do, those all cash tables. Didn't we catch the fish? Alright, we caught the fish. Spin the wheel. 350. Still pretty good. Now we're up to 69.83. Not the end though. 73.33 now. So we're going to go back into it. We are not going to call it the end. Aces straight away. Definitely raise it. We'll bet this one. Unfortunately folds. Like having the cash tables, the Russian cash in the middle. Alright, so we're above 70 now, but we'll continue on. Not even 9 o'clock, so got a few hours here. Good call, board as paired up. Got an open ender, flush draw. He's going to call the king. Maybe we should bet big here. Actually, bluff big. Value small. I'm going to call ace 8. Okay, calls. You'll say king. He was reluctant. I think he realized he was beat there. Jack's going to be here. Queen. Oh, wow. Queen 9. But yeah, I was right. Jack was there as well. But yeah, book was there. Wait a sec. Queen 9. Oh, I hit Queen 9 in the river. Like a diamond didn't come out. Because we would have had the nut flush. This shows how bad the straight was going. He's either already beat or going to get drawn out on. Twos. Snap that up. 15, just get rid of that one. He's got to isolate himself against strong hands there. Right. So I think good times are ahead because we've adjusted our betting size, especially with certain hands that have been giving us problems, especially like over pairs and, you know. It's probably the one type of hands that kept attacking us and just Paul fires, isn't he? He could probably call. If he's got an ace, he's going to give us more money. Okay, got aces in the bottom left. Alright, we'll raise a bit small. Not sure what this guy's got. Here's a blind battle. Sometimes people in the blinds do end up going nuts. We've just got a monster. We can't lose this one. We've got quads. No royal flush there. Just got to shove over the top and see what happens. Be funny if he's got like, he can't have an ace, but if he's got, he might have kings. Oh, he's got a set. All right, so we should have, that should be a chip. That should be, yeah, there we go. Finally. How big a hand do we need? We need a huge hand to get chips. Ah, missed it there. Would have flopped the flush draw with a trashy type hand. Alright, calling the queens. I don't think we can. Could we raise this? Probably could, but I'm going to call. Could it just turn into a set mine hand and. I could raise it or pre-flop and get everyone to fold, possibly. Just got to fold queens there. They can have it. Queen nine's gone. Glad to see no queen turn up. So you got to run into ace queen, ace king. Maybe a draw. Yeah, the other guy was chasing. He would have had like ace king, or at least a strong ace versus draw then. So we did good getting out of that one. Probably the only thing is we probably could have raised pre-flop unless he's got aces or kings, but there's no guarantee there. Could check raise this one. Got a straight draw. And then scare cards we could just shove. We're just saying we've got a set here. Alright, fine. We can bluff at this level. We can bluff. You sell a story. Although he might not have had. His other hands might have beat probably would have beaten us. He had a lot of stronger hands than us that would have failed. They could have easily folded there, but against short stack will call, but perfect. So we're happy with that. Cash out, we don't care. So looking at the reward system now. So anything we don't make up now is probably 10% cash back. Fold out some of these hands. Can't fold nines. Jack 10, need a king. Flush draw, give me an ace. Oh, there we go. I'm going to call, but it's a bluff catch. Jack 10's missed, but didn't really put too much into that one. Ninth could be good, but don't be surprised to see a 10 or an 8. Oh, if an 8 comes out. I'm not going to thin. I was thinking about thin valuing there. Did change my mind at the end. Whew, lucky head trips. So lucky. Ah. Right, open ender. We'll bet this one. We've got a straight. We had 2 pair. Beautiful. We've got a straight on the other hand. Alright, we'll try and target. I was just trying to end the hand right there, but unfortunately folded. Wait a sec. Didn't want to play that hand anyway. We'll call that one. Just heard a bit of the suspect vehicle outside, so just want to check. Make sure the doors are locked. Jack 8. Just gonna fold it out. No, I got a gut shot, got a better. Yeah, we charged for the flush to come out. So we'll just fold out when the draws come out and they bet quite big. That's fine. Don't need to see it for them to prove it. 1-7. I can't call 3-bet. We've hit this one. We bet. This hits our range. Perfect. As you can see, we're betting a lot less now when it hits our range. Even when we do make the hands as well. Seems to be working. At this rate, we might be around 75 at the moment. Bankroll. Yeah, 6-2. Probably should have played it from the button. Dangerous board in the top right. What are you doing? They must have something. No. Alright, Jack 6. Why not? You know what? I do want to call. We get a 7 of hearts. It all comes alive. Give me a heart, please. We have no right really to be in this hand, but unfortunately, I can't even bluff this hand. If everyone checks, we maybe could have got away with it. Alright, Eddie's woken up with the 5. It would be funny if I called and won the hand, but I think it's dreaming. Alright, 7-3 is gone, just in case he got a 2. Alright, Ace King, 3-bet. It's a short stacker. If he shoves, I think we're calling. We'll raise it with Jacks. Short stacker. It goes all in. It's just fold, but it's very tight. We do have a gut shot. But like a bluff. But we do have a straight. If he shoves us, easy decision. Remember he bet. I'm just gonna call. I think he doesn't have a flush. Yeah, I should have shoved actually. Far out. Should have shoved. I didn't really put a flush in his range. And you go probably why? Because he 3-bet us. And the clubs didn't come out. And what's the other thing too? There's another thing as well. King of clubs, which means let an ace king doesn't come out. King queen maybe. That's really hard for him to have a flush there. Should have shoved. And that's the new and improved part of that game too. I should have shoved. I'll call 10s. Hopefully get a 10. Alright, that's just bluff catching, but even a 3 of spades win. 10s are gone. Multi-way pot. No way. I don't even realize it. I don't even think he realizes a set of kings there is a bluff. Like it's hard to imagine a set becomes a bluff. Sevens get through. Bet queen 9. Checked behind. Scare card. Let's go it. Had a capped range on the flop. Well, would you check there? If a call here, it's going for 5. Just bluffing. They need to bet there. Yeah. We're valuing a 7 pretty much there, or a 2. We had showdown values, so there's probably no point. No, I did hit the fold button before that got raised. We caught a small bet. Checks here, I'm expecting to see kings or queens. I don't think we're in front. I still don't expect to win here. King, queen, wow. Alright, nice. He did have a gut shot. He had a backdoor flush. Or we end up getting a flush draw on the turn. Yeah, could 3-bet 10s. We'll call 10s though. Got trips. Isn't it a jack? 10s. It's pretty awkward, isn't it? Do you get a hand for ace jack though to start betting? Alright, we've got a book on the river. Could have bet the turn. I think we raise it small. Alright, get a call. He should have a 10. Yeah, perfect. So it was pretty tight, pretty thin value though, given that there was a lot of, I guess there could have been a lot of other full houses out there. So someone opens, we 3-bet, he 4-bets, I think it's fold. We're at the bottom of our range. We're either shoving there or... Yeah, we probably could have 4-bet that one though. The guy's been doing it 50% of hand so far. But yeah, I think the other hand was fine to fold. Ace jack offsuit, just at the bottom range of our range there. We've been calling hands in position and smaller bets are in out of position. Probably should have bet there on the turn. All right, I've got a value bet is queen. All right, he just folds. Aces and tens. Floating tens. Floating threes. Always scary, isn't it? All right, we'll at least call. You could easily have an ace here. If you bet again, we'll just drop out. You have mid pair. King queen's gone. We're on check check and we hit a 3, please. Everyone else had similar ideas to what we were doing. King jack 2 pair, flush draw straights. No. Lions, tigers, and bears. We've got no reason to bet here, so it's bet. This is 10%, 3. Oh, he just opens up. This is cool. They got mid pair. We're going to call this one. What do you know? 6-5-1. King queen's gone. Ace 9 will open. Back doors. That wasn't one. Ace is here going to have a straight a lot of the time. There's just no point. He's going to bet big because he's scared of a straight probably, or the flush. All right, board pairs up. We're going to value bet the 10. He might have 9s. He might have king 10. He still could have jacks there though. Remember that's what happened last time we were in a similar situation. Jacks. I think we didn't bet and we saved the money. All right, flag is 3. Ooh, we've hit the ace. Bet this one. All in, but I can't call king jack. We don't know whatever that name is. Not a bad flip. What's the king or a jack come out? If a 5 comes out, we're happy with the fold straight away. There you go. Happy. Just betting small. We've got a multi-way pot here. I don't need to bet big. We'll bet big on the river. And she wants to keep calling. No straights. Maybe he just got a little bit too greedy. Flush and straights are out. We'll fold. Queen jack mate point. Alright, let's leave this one. Let's leave this one. And we'll leave this one as well. All jacks. Back to normal. We'll probably got a queen here. Could have tens, could have nines. We have an ace. Let's see, we're at 65 here, and a lot of other tables already open still, so. So sitting roughly at 75. So we'll try and aim for 80 now. Ooh, ace king. Although things might turn soon. At the moment, seem to be going okay. Ace 10 we did fold. Nine three. Just imagine if we played that in. We've played a lot of trashy hands in the past. And they just get run over, can of fed. It's not worth it. Go to a 3-bet here with 6-5. Hope he's got a queen. I'm gonna check shove. This is a trap. I'm gonna check shove. I don't think he's. He could have. I don't think he's got diamonds, but I'm just gonna jam it. See, he's got a flush. He's got a flush, but I just don't see it. Beautiful. We fell for the trap. Beautiful. All three. I'm really testing ourselves there with that one. All right, got a gut shot. Raise it, see what happens. You bluffing? I'm bluffing. Alright, perfect scare card. Alright, perfect. Top pair, good kick. Top pair, top kicker. If we check there and ace comes out, we might be pretty happy, but opponent's probably just set mining. Alright, hit a set here. What short stack I gotta do? Join does 3 bets. I'm gonna 4 bet this one. Perfect. Alright, it's a bit big on the river. Queens this decides to shove. I'll let go. Maybe not. He should have shoved, but if he's got we got queens, if he's got pocket jacks, he's got a set. Pocket tens aren't gonna do that. Does ace jack play like that? Aces and kings will. If he checks, we're just gonna hit him. Alright, we'll leave this table and cash in. Alright, aces. Definitely raising that one up. On the larger side too, because he bet 3. If he's still drawing to the nut flush. Free card. Perfect. He could have had 9, 10. He could have also had a flush draw as well. High. King Queen wins. Didn't see that coming, but we'll take it. Not a straight draw. I'll let go anyway. Need to be a good choice with the heart coming out on the turn. 8. Alright, 4. This guy's a bit of a live wire. We actually don't mind him a little bit invincible against us because he's got a bet here. I'm probably going to have to fold. If he slows down here, we can bluff the river. I was actually hoping to see another 8 or a 4, but fortunately not. Bluff this one, Jack 7. Go. King 4, wow. Question is, when do we stop the session? I want to watch the rest of that Spider-Man, the latest Spider-Man movie. But while we're winning, I don't want to give that up either. We often play too much when we're losing and not enough when we're winning. I've had a few hands, but nothing dramatically to say that things are changing yet. Just need to make sure that we don't get reckless. Gut shot will bet it. Backdoor as well. Go 3-bet's quite strong in the other table, so. Alright, Queen 8 got there. Would have won on the river. Everyone's playing quite tight at the moment. Oops. Alright, we'll raise kings. Gut shot. Gut shot will call one. Free card. Alright, we still got the straight, but the 10's out there. Yeah. Alright. Flushes there. 10's there. I just can't. Molly-way pot. There is just so much wrong with that one. If we shove over the top, we're just saying we've got the nut flush. But we could be running into the nut flush as well. Alright. I think what I'm going to do, take the advice from Ian, and we're going to have a break. And then we'll have a second session a little bit later. Alright, we'll bluff this one and hopefully get a fold. King 6 should not be in here, but everyone limped pretty much. Queen 10 win. Beautiful. Alright. So we're sitting at 77.60, which is fine. We're not going to get too greedy. I mean, 62 points, so 6 cents, I think that is, or ends up being, I think, 60 cents. 100 is, I think, $1. Or no, 1,000 points is $1. But this is like pretty much 6 cents. Anyway, 76.70, 77.60, sorry. Didn't see that turnaround. It's, $13 there, but it was probably a 5 buy-in session. Then we got the $3.50 on top, which is beautiful. All right, and then we got some chips for the daily flip out as well. Had some big hands. All right, see you guys. Thank you. Catch you next time. Bye.